Hey Aries, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we're going to do your general love read for the week of January 1st through the 7th. Keep in mind these are general readings, so they cannot possibly apply to every single person watching, but if you do need a personal reading, the link is in the description box below. As always, in case you're new to the channel or returning, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe, and welcome back, and thank you for watching. I first have to start off by saying Happy New Year to every single person watching. And in case you're new, like I said earlier, I want to let you guys know I do love reads on Wednesdays. This is coming out a day late because of the holidays or whatever. But I'm still out. Anytime I do love reads, I work with the energy of the goddess Venus, okay? And that's because she deals with energies regarding love, health, beauty, and finances. So if you need to do any rituals regarding those topics, rituals, prayers, and meditations regarding those topics, you want to do it Wednesday because that's the absolute most powerful day to do so, as she will be able to help you with that manifestation. Also, I'm an intuitive reader. I read the traditional sense of the cards, but more than anything, I'm going to give you guys the messages that I get intuitively. Okay, so before I started meditating, or when I was meditating before I started your reading, I heard a song, because I often pick up messages through song, and I heard Cry Me a River by Justin Timberlake. If you don't know that song, go ahead and put in your search engine and listen to it. When I get messages, I always ask, okay, give me clarity so I can give you guys the message as to why I heard that specific song. I knew what it was, but I want to make sure, I'm relaying it as effectively as possible. I heard that it's a beginning, it's going to be an ending to one situation in love, and then it's going to be a beginning to another, and a very quick beginning to another love situation. That's what I heard. I want to see how that ties into your reading because I'm getting so many different messages, but I feel like there's a relationship that's ending, and then just that quick another one is beginning. Okay, so let's get started on your reading. I always charge both decks on crystal organite pucks. In doing so, that charge balances and aligns the energy for our reading. And also charge on top of your own personalized astrological sign card. So again, this reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus people. And you know what? I have a bad habit of not reminding you guys to watch for your moon rising signs. So if this reading does not apply to you, watch your moon rising sign and moon rising and Venus sign, okay? As always, every single card is upright. And it's interesting because I didn't even pay attention. I never pay attention to how the cards are shuffled, but at the very bottom of the deck, you guys have the Five of Wands. That's about conflict, some type of fighting, some type of disputes. And it's a fire sign card, Aries. Okay, this is you guys. This is you and your energy. And I just said, as I was sitting at the very beginning, I heard Cry Me a River. So I feel like there's some type of conflict that's leading to a breakup in a relationship. Yep. And as I parted the deck, you got the Six of Swords, okay? And that's about somebody's leaving, somebody leaving off in their ship, but they're taking some type of memories behind them. Cry me a river. That's funny, crying. She's right there on that riverbank moving along, okay? Look, often when I part the deck, I part it so, and if I'm guided to show you guys the cards that are facing us, I would do so. I always do everything on camera, so I absolutely had no clue that this was right there, okay? Like I said, somebody's leaving a situation because of some type of conflict they had, okay? You guys could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and I'm only saying that because this is a air sign card. The swords are air signs. It doesn't have to be. You can have air in your chart. You would know how that applies to you. I typically throw out the astrological signs because a lot of people like to hear that, but that doesn't mean that it has to apply, but you would know whether or not that applies to you. And I seen the Hierophant, so this could have been somebody you were married to. Look at that. This is a lot of conflict, and you were on your last battle with this situation. The nine of Wands, this is you guys again. And then now you have this Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah. And the fact that that's coming up in reverse is making me think back to the song, Cry Me a River, that somebody is wanting to, get out of a situation. Somebody's want to leave, but with that Six of Swords in reverse, instead of going upright, they're thinking about trying to stay in a situation. But I feel like you've had enough. The fire sign energy has had enough. Because, even though the sun is the most positive card in the deck, it's in reverse. And even though it's in reverse, at the end of the day, I say this all the time about the sun card when it's in reverse. Once the sun is out, the sun is out. It doesn't matter which way you flip and rotate the sun, it's still going to shine. Something's still going to be illuminated, okay? Something has been illuminated to you possibly in this situation, and that's what caused the conflict and the ending, because you had that Five of Wands at the very beginning cause some type of conflict. Yep, look at that. Cards don't even want to go in, some type of conflict. Somebody's being stubborn. Communication is very rocky. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Sun card upright. Like I said, something was illuminated. If we have some type of third, I feel like it has to do with a third party. And I feel like that more so because, like I said, something is ending and then something is starting very quickly. That's the message that I picked up initially. Okay, we had a lot of cards flip over, but only one card is, no, two cards are facing, three cards are facing us, okay? Let's see what we got. Page of Wands, a new offer. Like I just said, something is starting really quick. And then you have the Lover's card in reverse and the High Priestess upright. This is just saying everything I just said right now. That Sun card was illuminating something that was behind the scenes. I'm going to put this over here as an underlying energy because I know that that doesn't go in this right here. I know that intuitively. And then you have the Lover's card in reverse. Okay. So your general, I do two cards. One is a general energy and one is a possible outcome. So your main energy is the Page of Wands. That's your energy. Like I said, I feel like you're offering something to somebody else. And then you have the Lover card in reverse as the possible outcome. And I said earlier when I seen those Swords cards that it was, because in tarot, the Lover's card is Gemini. Okay. And I just said some of you guys could be dealing with an air sign if this is not a placement in your chart. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Gemini specifically. Yeah. I feel like this Lover's card is in reverse because you are still dealing with emotions connected to that past person that you're getting ready to walk away from. And then you have the Nine of Cups upright at the bottom of the deck. I feel a couple ways about this at the bottom of the deck. Let's Ten of Wands, Nine of Cups. Like I said, and this is your card again, Wands. You see how in most decks, the person who is the Ten of Wands has the Ten of Wands on their back. This person has it on in front of them. They know that it's some type of conflict, okay? And this is Ten of Wands. This is your energy. You want wish fulfillment in love, but then you're still dealing with some type of conflictual relationship that you're currently in. And like I said, that's why your Lover's card is in reverse. Because you may also be tempted to go back. Okay. I was going to say you may be tempted to go back to this person, but you may be tempted, but you're not going to do it. Because the way that the cards are laying on the table, this is exactly how it looks. You see the Page of Wands, he's looking in the opposite. He's walking in the opposite direction of this Lover's card. Like I said, you're walking away from this situation because something was illuminated. There was some type of third-party situation that you may have found out about, or you may just found some type of interest in another person. There's somebody else that you're interested in, or somebody else, something this definitely has to do with another person. Even though we don't have third-party cards popping out, I'm telling you. And as I part the deck, we have the Seven of Cups, okay? Options. Even though we don't have specifically third-party cards popping out, the energy is telling me right now that you're walking away from something because there's definitely interest somewhere else. I know that. I can pick that up. And I seen the King of Cups in reverse when I shuffled the first time, and then we have it was in reverse the first time, and now it's upright. And we seen that Seven of Cups just a few minutes ago. So you could be interested in a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, individual. Let's get one clarifying card. That flipped over quick. The Ace of Cups, like I said, and I just said you guys could be dealing with a water sign. That didn't even give us any time to shuffle, and it just flipped over. Here go another one. Queen of Wands in reverse. So what I find interesting, but it makes a lot of sense that... Okay, let's start. Your general energy is the Page of Wands, upright. Your possible outcome is the Ace of Cups, upright. Okay, like I said, I knew this was you, the fire sign. I knew this was you. You're thinking about giving a love offer to somebody else. And with this being the Ace, this isn't small potatoes. This isn't something small. This is something that you have been thinking about for a while. and now I'm picking up messages because I said the song I heard, Cry Me a River. Whoever this person was who burnt bridges with you they're definitely going to be crying a river when they find out that you're moving on quickly. Because this is quick. This is like, for certain that you want to move towards this person. There's no question about this. You're not questioning this at all. This is something you most definitely have in your mind to do. And I know this is you. This is clarifying your card. This is the wands. This is the Aries. This is your energy. It's clarifying your card. You want to give somebody an offer. You have, and I feel like for a while you have been thinking about extending this offer, but you were dealing with somebody else. Okay, your possible outcome is the Lovers in reverse. Clarifying that is the Queen of Wands in reverse. Again, fire sign energy. You could be dealing with somebody who has some fire in their chart also, but this is you. Okay, I'm gonna turn the cards upright so you can see the imagery. Look at how this looks upright. This Queen of Wands is looking at the Lover's card. In reverse, she's still looking at the Lover's card, but it's not upright. It's a positive energy. This is somebody, because you see how she's kind of this sunflower in the background, okay? Which in spirit energy is like a sunflower is a blossoming of a new day, a new arrival, a new beginning. And you see this queen has on this yellow, jovial, vibrant energy. It popped up in reverse. And with this being your reading, and this is some fire sign energy, I'm going to tell you right now, this is coming up in reverse because you're still dealing with somebody. You're still currently dealing with somebody from a past situation. You may not have cut ties with this person yet, but everything is indicating that you're going to. Your main energies are indicating that you're going to. Most definitely. Because I'm putting it how it would have been on the table. You're walking towards giving extended this offer. You see right here in the cards, his hand is extended out. This hand is extended out. And I'm going to tell you right now what I'm picking up, and it ties into the song perfectly. I told you, I heard Cry Me a River. Okay, I didn't choose these cards. You guys are seeing how I shuffle on here. This person is really going to be shit-faced, okay? Because I feel like you're in this energy is in reverse, and to be quite honest with you, I feel like this could be your energy. This could be your energy because it is fire sign energy. But again, you could be dealing with somebody who has some fire sign energy in their chart. But the fact of the matter is, even though it's in reverse, it's still energy pertaining to the lover, somebody who still wants to have this love relationship, love union with you. But it's not going to happen. You're going to extend it to somebody else. Something else I want to draw your attention to. Right here, you got a little black cat. Now, regardless of the omen of black cats being negative, it's not always negative. Sometimes they're familiars and they're protectors of, if you're into the spiritual occult life knowledge, okay? But what I'm getting right here, like, look at the eyes on this cat. And I never noticed that. I always noticed the cat, but I never noticed how the eyes are looking. I just said I feel like this person is not going to be too happy with this, especially because you're going to move on so quickly. This person is going to be steaming. This person is going to be vicious. And I'm being drawn to, you see how these lions right here looking like they're almost fighting with each other? This person is going to be vicious. This person is going to be pissed off that you are moving on, because they're going to feel like the whole time that you are already dealing with this person. And to be quite honest with you, I'm kind of picking up the vibe that you could have been already. There could have been a third party, because even from the beginning, no third party cards came out, but I did feel that there was somebody else already. And this validates it. Like I said, the High Priestess came upright. And I feel like this person intuitively was already picking up that there was somebody else involved. You could have been a person who was cheated on, okay? Or it could have been a third party that you were, pushed into. But I'm telling you right now, whoever did it, there was a third party. It was somebody else of interest outside of the relationship already present. I know that this reading is telling me that already. And this person isn't going to be happy. This person that you're cutting off, because this could be both their energy, your energy intertwining. This person isn't going to be happy, because even though it's in the reverse, which means the lovers are not happy, they're not in a good state in a relationship, they're still holding on to something. You see how he's holding her? Like, they're still holding on for hope. But I'm telling you, this is your energy. You're already ready to extend an offer to somebody else, and it's not going to be anything small. Not with the Ace of Cups, is not. And this person is definitely going to be crying the river about it. This person is going to be upset. Oh, wow. Okay, and then I notice also right here, she's standing on top of a body of water. Because like I said, I feel like this is that other person. This person intuitively has already picked up and consents that you have already moved on. The High Priestess, she's aware of her surroundings. She indulges in every single second, every single minute molecule of what's going on around her. Just because she's floating lightly and effortlessly does not mean that she's not aware of her surroundings. She knows about everything that's going on around her. And this person that you're dealing with, they're not going to be happy about you moving on. They're not. Look at this queen. Look at her face. Look at her expression. She doesn't look too pleased, huh? And then she has a wand on her hand. Like she could beat you upside your head with it. She or he, you know how the story would apply to you. Somebody's not going to be too happy about this, but there's definitely a love offer. And I feel like it's going to be you who's going to extend it. Most definitely. So, okay, Aries, this has been your reading for the week of January 1st through the 7th. As always, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.